Hello and welcome to another episode of Grown Ass Citizens. We're a product of www.grownasscitizens.com. Some new developments in the news, and I just looked at a live speech by President Obama. Like I said, it's April 2nd, but I think he thought it was April 1st still because guess what? Yeah, he just made a fool of the American people once again. He's on television promoting the new minimum wage concept of 10 dollars and 10 cents per hour. Now, first of all, I could go all the way to Illuminativille and say I'm sure that the 10 has some kind of numerical meaning to these crazy, kooky, quacky, Satan worshiping, baby eating, crazy folks at the top of the food chain. Okay, so I don't know what the significance of 1010 is, but I'm certain it means something. Okay, because they just keep drumming it in your head. 10. It means something. Now, so I'm like, where'd you get this arbitrary number 1010? And who the hell told you that $10.10 is enough money for anybody to live off of? And what kind of illusion are you trying to wrap into people's brains now, as if somewhere between $8 an hour and $10 an hour you can actually consider any of that in the United States of America in 2014 a living wage? So that's, once again, see, that's propaganda in reverse. It doesn't have to be negative stuff. It can actually be propaganda about, oh, look what we're doing, and this is going to give you the ability to, that's what he was talking about, to buy your house and buy your car. And what however he talks, I can't stand it. I just can't stand him. I really cannot. He's ridiculous. Okay? Nobody's going to come up on $10.10 an hour. Are you kidding me? I was so irritated when I saw that. If I could have, I wanted to slap the TV just because it makes me that irritated. But I digress. Okay, so that's the first thing. This booty minimum wage. Ain't nobody having it, don't nobody care. The second thing about it is, this whole use of the executive order, I was thinking about it because I'm aware that a lot of people don't really even know the implication of what it means when the president continues to use an executive order to basically bypass the law or to create a law. Because everybody went to school, yeah, and everybody studied, American history, know how the country was founded, and we have a judicial branch, and we have a legislative branch, and then we have an executive branch. His job is to carry out what comes out of the legislative branch. Okay, that's his job. His job is not to create legislation. It's not to adjust legislation. It's not to make new legislation. And his executive order is supposed to be used in times of his need as the leader of the country to execute the law as it exists, not to execute his will as he desires it to be, to execute the law as it has already been set forth through the legislative branch. So I got a real problem with this whole executive order thing, and that's why there are challenges to the National Defense Authorization Act and the National Defense Resource Preparedness Act, because they were both implemented by executive order. So this slick trick, okay, does not have the legal right to change any law. As a matter of fact, when he extended the deadline of the Affordable Health Care Act, because that's what it really is, and it really is a law that did pass through Congress. He took a law that passed through Congress, decided he's going to extend and change the dates of the deadlines of the law because his thinking system is inferior and amateurish at best. I got 17 websites. I'm like, you the government, you don't know how to put up a website and promote some health care? But anyway, I digress again. That's what I should entitle this whole segment. I digress. But the point being, he does not have the right to change anything that has been legislated and brought into law by the legislative branch. He doesn't have the right to override that in that way, not with an executive order. Okay? Think about it, think about it, think about it, think for yourself and live free. But the last thing I want to talk to you about is the Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. Come to find out, and this is some nasty Illuminati stuff I'm getting ready to tell you right here. This is nasty. 80 employees from a company called Freescale, which has a branch in China. 80 employees from this company who are naturalized Chinese citizens, but they work for an American company called Freescale, were on the Malaysian flight. The company, put this together. The company creates technology for aerospace and defense engineering. Okay, so they were engineers. Included with those 80 employees were the 4 owners of the company, the top 4 owners of the company, who were also Chinese citizens. Now, they were on a patent application for a new device, okay, that is a defense cloaking device that enables a plane, for example, like Malaysian Airlines flight MH370, to fly basically cloaked so that traditional radar sensors will not pick it up. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Now, the plot is getting ready to get nasty and stanky. Just do your nose like this. Like, oh, this is fucked up. These 4 owners who are on this patent application, okay, they're on it with 1/5 partner. And the 5th partner is none other than the company Freescale. And Freescale is owned by none other than another business entity that is ultimately owned by Jacob Rothschild. I hope your brain activity is alive enough to put together the steps of what I just said. Now, did you connect all those dots? Did you do it? Boop, 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 boop. Did you connect them all? Now, the patent had not been approved before the flight. The day before the flight, the actual gadget that they had invented was just launched. The day before the flight now. The day after the accident, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to go back. It was either the day of or the day after the Malaysian flight disappearance. The patent went through. It was approved. But guess what? Because 4 of the 5 owners of the patent were deceased, the rights to the patent, 100% of the rights went to the remaining owner, which was Freescale Semiconductors. One of the shareholders in Freescale Semiconductors is the Carlyle Group. That's George Bush Sr. and his people. You remember them from the whole Iraq War and 9/11. But I digress. Okay? And so now you've got the former president of the United States and Jacob Rothschild at the helm. And now that's who owns this technology, free and clear. And there's nobody. Lord have mercy, there's nobody left to even tell the truth about what really happened. Because they're not going to let that come out. Sad. It's just sad. I'm talking about the world we living in. Sad. These owners of this patent and owners of this company, Freescale, okay, they all died or mysteriously disappeared. Because, see, they might still be alive somewhere. Who knows? But whatever it is, wherever they are, they're in a FEMA camp somewhere. And they've been given one of those drugs like they gave to the guy that shot up the movie theater. They don't, whoever they are and wherever they are, they don't know who they are, where they are anyway, if they still are. And if not, they're at the bottom of the damn Indian Ocean, never to be found again, because you know they probably said, let's drop them off way down deep where we already know nobody's ever going to find them. And that explains why the damn Malaysian officials, every time they came on air, they had that look like, mm, um, yeah, like somebody standing over your shoulder saying, you better get this right, fool, because if you don't, we gonna jack you up. So once again, my friends, the powers that be, the oligarchs, unscrupulous fiends that they are, have pulled off another freaking coup. It's just another kind of coup. Don't pay attention to the man behind the screen. Don't pay attention to the 80 employees of Freescale that had to either die or disappear in order for Jacob Rothschild to get his patent on a cloaking device so they can fly around for military purposes undetected by sonar, radar, satellite, or anything else. Now, don't that sound like some shit they would come up with? Yes, sir. And so if you don't believe me, you can go to my channel on YouTube, and right there under playlist, you will see Watch and Learn. And at the bottom down there, you'll see one from Anonymous that gives you all the facts, the whole scenario. It was published on March 28th, and it also showed up on Press TV. Yeah, and they had a debate about it. Yeah, and the U.S. representative was like, yeah. Exactly, because that kind of caught them off guard. Yeah. And there's going to be more evidence of it, and it's going to come out. And it's going to be just like 9/11. The only difference is it's coming out right now. This is some in your face. We don't give a damn if y'all know or not. We wanted that damn patent, damn it, and damn it all the hell. We don't care who had to drop into the bottom of the Indian Ocean. Have mercy. So I'm saying you better get prayed up. You better get yourself together. Do I feel like I'm holier than thou? No, I don't. I'm trying to get myself together every day. You better get yourself together in your mind, in your head, if you think you're going to survive these times that are getting ready to roll up on us with a quickness. Okay? And I'm trying to get the word out because I'm trying to help people. So listen to what I'm telling you and do your own research. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, you go look it up. You do the math and see what city in America you're going to be able to live off of $10.10 an hour and be able to pay a house note, light, gas, telephone, transportation, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance. Oh, and Obamacare, whatever the hell. You tell me what 1010 is going to do for you and what city you're going to be able to live in well, okay, above a stinking poverty level on $10.10 an hour. Okay, you go look up what the executive order is supposed to be used for. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. Go look at what the three branches of government are supposed to do and not supposed to do so you can know that your president is out of line with this. If Congress won't go along with me, I'll just do it by executive order syndrome. He does not have the right to change the law. Period. He's already broken the law, and he ought to be accused of treason and put up on trial because he's already broken the law many times and violated the Constitution. That's another video. And finally, do your own research about Malaysian airline flight MH370. Go do your own research and see what you find out. Look it up. Yeah. Go on and email me. How about that? And then that way we can take that and put that on with whatever I've figured out, and let's make a team of it, and let's get this party started right. This is Michelle Crenshaw for Grown Ass Citizens. We have got to take our government back. We are the government. We have got this us and them thing. It's time for them to go because they're doing our job. And that's why it's all screwed up. The work that they're doing in Congress is not supposed to be done by career politicians. It's supposed to be done by representatives of the community. And you can only be a representative of the community if you actually function in the community as something other than a stinking politician. Yeah, okay. So this is Grown Ass Citizens. Subscribe, support, and peace and blessings.